Welcome back to Our Opinion Podcast. I'm your co-host Terence. I'm here with my co-hosts Michael and Jhoan.
What's up?
So, what do you guys want to talk about today?
Let's just get it out the way. We didn't post for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Apologize for that.
we definitely apologize for that. We had some people...
Some scheduling issues.
Yeah.
Timing things.
Timing. And
Personal problems.
Exactly.
Something like that.
Anyway.
We can talk about...
today.
Well, Drake dropped an album.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Finally. Yeah.
You know him by Drake?
I had thought we'd received a DM from him, but we didn't. Still haven't received nothing from Drake.
He said you know him by Drake.
But, yeah, I mean, how do you guys feel about his album? Just first thoughts. Right?
Shit. I ain't gonna lie. When I first ran through it, I was like, I wasn't too satisfied with it when I first heard it because I was like, I don't even know if this is really what I want. But after like listening to it a couple times, I personally like fuck with it. I think it's a good album. I mean, they're definitely like, I feel like he put too many songs on there.
I was gonna say,
but I feel like anytime you exceed 20. It's just like, bro.
I went through 15 or 12. The first time when I was talking to you, we were playing Fortnite, and I was like, yeah, I think I went through most of it. And I looked and it was like
halfway.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Damn.
And like, Drake isn't the type to give you a 2-minute song. So all these bitches are like 3, 4, 5 minutes long, and it's like, bro, I fuck with you. But like, bro, this is a little too late. You could have kept a couple of these, you know. So, but all in all, I think it was a very like decent album. I feel like I didn't really fuck with the album cover though, because that shit was
the little emojis.
Yeah, that shit just seems so basic, bro.
I heard that the person that did that was like an actual, like, he's a famous artist that, like, I think is it Banksy? Or there's like an artist or whatever, like apparently the very simple style that he put into that is just like the style that he does. And so supposedly like that was the art piece, was those 12 pregnant emojis. That was the art, that was the cover for him.
Apparently he painted it. Like, it's not emojis.
Yeah,
he painted it. And he's done a statue of like a pregnant woman before. Like, it's like actually this dude's art.
Yeah.
Still trash.
It's legit art, but it was a
Still
trash
trash.
cover. I was gonna say, and even the first time I heard the album, I remember being at a friend's house. He's like, "Oh my god, the album just dropped." I'm like, "Oh shit!" So we're like, "Let's play it." I was the first couple songs. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, "This is Drake's album, right?" And then Knife Talk hit, and I was feeling Knife Talk. Yeah, I was feeling Knife Talk. That was a little sus.
That was that Garbo coming out. That's why.
Nah, like the first couple of songs I had listened to, and I didn't like the cadence. I didn't really fuck with like the way he was delivering the shit.
Exactly.
And then like after a couple of songs, like, I think it was the Jay-Z song was the first track. I was like, oh, you know what? This bitch low-key. This bitch is low-key smooth. Right. Then I think Baby came on there with the little girls want fun and all that shit. I was like, okay, so this is kind of cool. But I mean, then like I started listening, and like the end of the album, like the last couple of songs, I was like, oh yeah, Drake got in his bag a little bit. Like, this shit right here, ridiculous. And then the features on the album he had more features than I would have liked ideally. But again, he also had more songs.
He had what? Future, Jay-Z, Travis Scott.
Yeah, Lil Wayne, Rick Ross,
Lil Durk,
Lil Baby, right?
Talk about no friends in the industry. That's everybody in your industry.
Hey, man, literally pulled out all the top artists right now.
He did what people expected Kanye to do when Donda dropped. It had very little features compared to how many people actually recorded with him and stuff. So I think that Drake actually did something good in that. But would you guys have preferred a smaller album with those better songs that you guys preferred? Would you guys have preferred that as opposed to getting all those bigger?
Yeah, you could have dropped like 6 songs.
Six. I really have only fucked heavy with like 3 of them. I haven't heard the whole album still.
Oh no, I fucked heavy with at least
number wise
15, 18 of them. Huh?
How did he do number wise?
First week he did 613, I think.
What?
100K
on streams.
Album sales, I think.
Album sales?
Oh, album sales. Album sales are sketchy too, because the way they count them, it's like 1,000 streams for one album purchase.
Type shit.
So that's like 600 million streams, which sounds a lot more like Drake.
Yeah.
Oh, so they just adjusted when that, like, the whole, I guess, because I didn't know about the, back then on CDs it was like a lot easier to track how much sales now, so they just adjusted for that?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a high metric. Yeah, it's like 1,000 streams. I feel like that's a lot, because some people would just buy your CD and listen to 20 songs or less.
Yeah.
And that's still a purchase, but...
Yeah, he did decent. He like That's the highest first week sales I've seen all year from anybody.
I don't pay like I don't track that, I guess. But
Yeah, I mean,
there's a lot of hype behind it too, though.
Yeah,
And it's been years.
it was because of the whole Kanye
Wow.
thing, the little feud where he dropped. And then,
yeah, they had that whole little. And then like the thing that gets to me is like, I be feeling like that should just be like a whole publicity stunt, bro. Like they be doing that shit strictly to get the streams, because like if you think about it, it's a smart ass business move. Like,
Right.
Anytime Kanye has dropped an album, he's been in the media for at least 2 or 3 weeks prior to. Like that's just the way Kanye operates when he's dropping an album. Like that's just how it goes. So like it makes sense to keep people present on your shit, because then like when you drop your album, it's like he's been in the news all this fucking time. Yeah, might as well go check this shit out.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's just like, and then you start beefing with somebody, especially when it's Kanye and Drake. It's like, oh, these are 2 of the best, So it's like, I think that should be a scheme.
That was such a subtle ass beef, though. Like,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
that's why it was. That's
How
why
many
I be
songs
thinking
have they ever made a song? They made one song, right?
I think that they help each other behind the scenes, though. Like Drake writes for Kanye, Kanye produces for Drake.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Like Kanye worked on Views, for example.
Right. What song was that he got out of last minute with Jay-Z?
Oh yeah, Pop Style, where he just cut Kanye out and put his own verse on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was originally supposed to be with Kanye?
Yeah, Kanye has a verse
There's
on
a
the
single out
single
there.
version. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
That's Kanye and Jay-Z's.
the album version.
Which one was better, though? Let's be honest.
The Kanye one. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I've heard the Kanye. I've heard the
Oh,
Kanye.
in the garage doing
Okay,
karate.
All right. Okay.
Karate.
Nah, Kanye is still like Kanye, but like he still puts like he still makes. I feel like he still makes good music. I just feel like he also just be wrapped up in
Other
everything
business and
else.
personal. Yeah.
Did you guys listen to Donda?
I
Still
haven't
haven't.
really heard
Donda.
like 5 songs.
Donda.
That's literally all we've heard. His mother's heartbeat. So,
Donda chant.
yeah.
I've only
Because
heard
I
it.
was gonna say his raps. Was it? I feel like he's not like a conventional rapper.
What do you mean by that?
Like, where his? Well, I don't know, because like I didn't hear much of his raps. I don't know if he's like some of his old stuff. He's like rhyming and flowing and stuff like that. But now it seems more like church music, right?
Oh,
And
I was
like
gonna
him just
say,
talking.
ever
you
since
have
he
to check out old Kanye.
ever since he did that though, he
Yeah.
kind of like
You gotta check out old
people
Kanye.
kind of put an
Right.
image on him though when he did the whole like Jesus album. I feel like
Yeah.
that really stained his reputation.
I mean, I've heard like this album too was a lot more gossiply. Like that's like
Yeah.
kind of.
And I think-
but even with that shit, he still be rapping. Like
Oh really?
I didn't
Yeah.
get into deep enough to like even. I think I got into one song.
type shit.
And then I was like,
yeah,
this isn't for
like,
me.
and he put even more songs than Drake did. So that's
How
already
many did he put?
27.
God
Didn't he
damn.
release more
I
afterwards?
hate that.
I'm
Bro.
not sure. And then like some of the songs are like 11 minutes long.
Yeah.
11 minutes. But
There's
see, the
9,
thing that Kanye
11.
does is it like actual music though?
Yeah.
Really? Why the fuck is like nobody wants to listen to an 11-minute song though?
Some
Like,
people
Kanye,
do.
I was gonna say shit. Kanye's like, fuck it, I'm finna put this bitch on the album.
What's that Kendrick track? Sing About Me, I'm Dying
Sing
of
About
Thirst.
Me, I'm
That's
Dying of
12
Thirst.
minutes. I listened to the whole thing.
I will.
Off what
I'll play
album was that?
bitch.
Good Kid, Mad City.
Good
Yeah.
Kid, Mad City.
But to be
Shout out
fair-
Kendrick. Also drop an album soon.
Kendrick's going in a weird direction. You
Oh,
heard Kendrick's
cat.
new shit?
Yeah,
No.
you guys heard?
He ain't even rapping a beat no more, bro.
Kendrick's been doing some different shit in his music. No
Really?
cap. Yeah. The last couple verses, like the first time I heard both verses, I just started laughing because I was like, this shit is actually kind of comical.
Me too, bro. Me too.
Like
Yeah.
comical as in like
Deadass.
it's crazy good or like what the fuck is he doing?
It's
What
just
the
weird,
fuck is he
bro.
doing?
Really?
Yeah.
It's weird and funny.
I mean, like, and the crazy thing about it was, like, the more I listened to the songs, the more I started to fuck with it, though. I was like, I don't know why, but this shit low-key kind of a bop.
Would you put Kendrick up there with Drake?
Yeah.
All right. Do you think like why he's switching up his style there is because he's at the top with some of the best rappers? So he's like, might as well experiment and see what
That is a good point.
I feel like Kendrick's always been
experimental.
doing experimental shit. Like, Kendrick's, like, one of the few rappers who will have 5 different beats in one song.
That's true.
And
And his flow changes.
Yeah,
throughout
Damn,
that song.
Damn did that a lot.
He'll do shit like that all the time, bro. And then, like, just the
See,
way he, like, presents his music and shit.
I
he'll
think
do it differently
he
as well.
did that a lot better than like, for me at least, than Kanye, because I just got into Kanye a little bit later.
Mhm.
So like, Kendrick does the same experimental, not the same, but experiments every other album,
Mhm.
every album, and it's different. The flows, the beats, and everything. But I seem to fuck with his stuff. Maybe just because, like I said, it's more rap
Mhm.
than Kendrick's.
Yeah,
he
'cause, like-
switches his whole like rhyming style too. Kanye, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Kendrick, like, I don't know, like, for me personally, yeah, I just like the fact of, like he'll make different types of music, but it'll all still be
Rap.
with the stable base of rap and shit.
You know what I'm
And, like, yeah, I fuck with that too. So, like, yeah, I definitely get that. Kanye does have different
Like, he'll
areas
switch
of-
his beats, it's all right, cool, and then you're waiting for that rap to come in, and it's like
not
a
really-
different genre. Like, this isn't what I signed up
It's
for.
not really rap.
Yeah.
He could just start like
Or he'll
singing or some
sing,
shit.
or-
Yeah, that's a fair. And like Kendrick, even now, like playing in like his new shit, like he's still rapping, but it's definitely like he's got
It's just a different rhythm.
different
thing.
yeah, he's got some different shit going on with that shit.
You want to hear some new Kendrick?
Get this shit. Let's top of the morning, top of the morning,
Yeah.
Huh.
top of the morning, top of the morning.
He definitely had the opportunity to be on beat there. So I don't know why he's not on it.
Is that the one that I've been seeing, the little where he sounds like country?
It's the same album, so similar style.
Like, hello, brother.
Yeah.
New flows coming.
Really?
Be patient, brother.
Yeah.
Whoa,
That's nice.
They say it like
He's like
that.
rapping, and then the next verse is that.
Yeah, he goes into.
But it's kind of hard though.
it's
Like
kind of hard.
like you
though,
said,
I gotta
man.
listen to it.
Yeah.
That was a little weird,
Yeah.
the way he did that.
That shit, like, I've only heard that one a couple times. And, like, I was sitting at the crib and my roommate was showing me the shit and he's like, yeah, bro, like, yeah, I don't know why, but this low-key might be the new wave.
no.
Because I'm
Didn't
sitting
Blueface
there,
start that? Didn't Blueface start that though?
Yeah,
Rapping out
yeah.
beat.
I'm like, damn, this man Kendrick is really like that. So, like, I'm only curious to see what his album's gonna sound like, bro, because he's done so many odd shit already. So it's just like, for a full album of this shit, it's gonna be kind of funny. So we gonna see.
He doesn't usually make his albums that long, right? They're usually like
Dan was like
12, 15.
They're like
Yeah.
standard length. I feel
Yeah.
like they're
Yeah.
the standard length album.
Yeah, because I mean, Damn, I think was only like 12 songs, 10
Still
songs.
probably like top 3 favorite albums. I think
Right,
I really
that shit
like.
was
that whole album.
And
is
then
nice.
Good Kid, Mad City, even with like the deluxe, I think was only like 18.
So before Deluxe, like 15,
Yeah,
and it's like every song is worth listening to.
yeah, Kendrick makes real cohesive, good sound music. Like
Great albums.
yeah, like his albums be slaps.
Do you
I
guys
ain't even
think?
gonna lie to you. My bad. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you guys think that like a rapper, when he releases all those songs, that he knows that some of them aren't gonna hit as hard as others, and he's
Oh.
like, let's just hope that they hit like that?
I don't even think it's like we hope that they hit. I think it's just more so like, cause like I mean, from a fan standpoint, if you're gonna ask a fan, like, would you rather have 15 songs? Would you rather have 21 songs? Most fans are gonna tell you 21 because we want more music.
But we're
Like,
assuming that they're good. Like, I guess.
We
Well,
want
with the-
15 better songs. Because
Right.
that's Drake's approach, is
Yeah,
put out a
just put
fuck ton
more-
of songs,
yeah,
see
he's
what
out
does numbers,
three-
and then do
3
music
years ago,
videos
yeah.
for the songs that do numbers.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. He does do that really well.
And like the only thing with Drake is too is like he's at the point now where even if the song is ass, enough people gonna fuck with it.
That's
'Cause
true.
He's got that loyal of a fan base. So
Yeah.
it's like to him, it's like shit, bro. I'm gonna get paid off this motherfucker regardless. Like this shit
Yeah.
could be great. It could be ass. I can fuck with it. I could not fuck with it. Either way, the fans gonna love it.
And I was gonna say, I
So,
think that we're good at like noticing what's like, or you guys listen to him a lot more, but you guys are a lot better at like listening to what's good, and you guys know that some of his songs aren't as good. But I feel like some Drake fans definitely are like, nah, it's Drake, it's good. Like this is.
Oh
fire.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, there's people like that in like everything too.
Yeah.
Like some people that like every Call of Duty video game. It's like you got to be able to admit that your favorites also miss.
Also, man, yeah.
That's how.
Drake misses for sure.
For sure.
The thing that I
Just
can
not
think of is
five.
Apple. Motherfuckers ride Apple hard.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Apple is definitely
$500 headphones. They said, yeah, that's a hit. I'm buying it.
No cap. They be on Apple big, bro.
Hey, they sold out day one.
Come on.
Day one, they were done.
Like, I like Apple, but
Speaking
I mean, they're just the best hardware software company in the
I
history of the
mean,
world.
They do have a lot of money. That helps with that shit. They do have a lot of. They literally
For
just
good reason. I mean,
$500 on some headphones, and then to like, bro, it's just like the quickness to how people be jumping on shit for Apple.
They're like, oh, they really did it. They fucked up the game. Damn, like this is it. This is the new.
It's like, bro, they
damn near-
ass headphones and they got y'all buying.
They
full
wrap
price for it.
some headphones in aluminum foil
Yep.
to weigh them down and sell them to you all for $500.
I don't even think they turn off unless you put it back in the case.
And if you lose the case, guess what? You can't turn them off.
I
That's how they
think
get you.
I think you can buy a set of wheels for an iMac for.
Yep.
It's what is it like
Like
$1,200?
Something crazy.
Yeah,
A set
for a
of
set of
wheels?
wheels.
But
yeah,
guys,
four
they're
wheels.
super smooth.
Actually,
Okay, they're probably the best
iMac?
wheels ever
Right?
put on a computer.
You know, like the big box.
Yeah.
They sell that for like what, $1,500?
Ah.
It's something crazy. $2,000. And then they're like, look, if you wanted to move around, if you have
Like a
hardwood floor,
skateboard.
you can buy these wheels. $1,200, 4 wheels.
Yeah, 4 wheels.
Scoop that bitch up.
I think it has handles. It has handles on the side, bro.
Fuck, bro. Not gonna pay $200 for no wheels.
I feel like they
Oh,
really
that's
had a
crazy.
meeting, and they're like, "What do customers really need in the Apple world?" And they're like, "I feel like these motherfuckers are getting tired of carrying their computers.
Hey, moving it 1 inch at a time. You know?
1 inch at a time, man.
It's not helpful.
You don't want to scratch the bottom that no one ever sees.
No one ever sees, exactly. I remember the review for those, and they look so pretty. Don't
They
get
look
me
so
wrong.
good,
They
bro.
look awesome. Like if they were $50, damn, you gotta cop those. It's like, dude. I bet you they sold out though.
Do
Like,
you
that's the
know,
thing.
more specifically, I think I heard that, what is it, even with their monitor that came out, like the $5,000 one,
Yeah.
it's like for a whole different thing for like editing movies and all that, like
Yeah.
more higher end stuff.
Yeah, I don't remember how much it was. It's some crazy shit like $2,000 or
Yeah,
$5,000,
for
and
just
that's
the screen.
before you buy the stand, like to set it
Just
up
the
on.
screen.
The stand is like an extra rack, I think.
The stand?
Yeah.
Bro,
So if you
they
look
be
at,
finessing. Like, bro.
I
but
feel like at this point
but-
they're trying to see how far they can push it. They're like,
if you buy it, it's the best. It's literally the best. It's like it feels the best in your hand. It is compatible with the most amount of devices all the time. Every TV has AirPlay. Every projector has AirPlay. Like everyone has an iPhone. It's the best ecosystem.
What I heard with those
That's more than my
expensive,
car.
You getting there, my boy? Your car gonna be.
"Hey, bro."
You gonna have Ferrari one day. Come on.
what is it? The computers, since they're so expensive, I read something about it when they first came out, or saw a video or something, where it's like I said, they can edit movies a lot better and a whole bunch of shit, which is why they run more smoothly with daily stuff. But even then, let's say the whole computer set, you spend $7,000 to $10,000 on the actual PC, the screen, the stand, the wheels, everything, the mouse, everything, right? That's still for what you're gonna do on editing movies and all that. Those are cheap. So like the actual like movie studios and companies like that, when they edit their movies and all that, they have $20,000 computers. And,
Huh?
so Apple was trying to get into that market apparently.
Oh, so it wasn't something that they were trying
It's
to
not for us. It's not for us.
Oh, that's why we didn't hear about it. I didn't even know that came out.
That makes more sense.
It's not for us.
That makes more sense.
It's
At
just
that
people-
point, they supplying and demanding.
Yeah, no, there's just some people like us, or some people that like us but have money. They're like,
Yeah.
you know, fuck it. Why don't we just?
Fuck it.
Because I bet you if we had the money, we're buying it.
Yeah,
We're buying it.
that's with anything. You have the money, you can buy it.
I looked it up just to fact check. Apple's Pro display is $5,000 with standard glass, $6,000 with nano texture glass, and the Pro stand is $1,000.
There you go.
The wheels are $700 currently.
So that alone.
Oh, they're on
looks
sale.
That's damn near 50% off.
Deal.
Get it while you can.
Damn near gotta cop the wheels.
That monitor.
I feel like you can go to Home
7K.
Depot and spend $20 to make the wheels, bro.
That's ridiculous. Bro, that's how it is with the PS5 though, bro. I've been peeping. They want like $800 for that motherfucker.
But that's not like retailers. That's
That's people
sellers.
who are reselling it.
Nah, I've seen it in like Walmart and shit for like that, bro.
You talking about the online store?
$750.
No, but
Online?
that's because Walmart does the same thing that Amazon does, where a third party can come in and sell their PS5
Yeah.
on Walmart. So that's just people overpricing.
It's probably gonna be like $500.
Yeah, it was actually it was a news article where like Walmart restocked and a bunch of people were just automatically buying them, not realizing that it was a third party seller, and they were bumped up at like $750 or $800.
Yeah,
So they
bro.
were like, "What the hell? Why'd you guys up the prices?" And they had to explain like, "Listen, we didn't do that. That was actually we function like Amazon, where you can actually like post your products on here and sell them." Yeah.
The PS5 from Walmart, just the digital edition, $900. So that's one controller and you can't run discs on it.
Yeah.
That's no content. That's not a single game.
That's
You get to
crazy.
log in, and I think don't they have
That's
like
crazy.
they have
You
like
get
the
a
tutorial,
PS4.
a fake game for you or something like that.
You can get a PS4 for like $250.
You can get a PS4 for like
GameStop.
$150 now, anywhere on
Crazy.
Facebook. Literally,
Crazy.
It's insane.
You want?
That's ridiculous.
I actually kind of have a crazy story about that because my brother works for like a junk removal place, so sometimes they find like finds like that, and I was like, "You guys ever find PS4s?" And he was like, "Maybe once a year." He came home the next day with the PS4 that someone just abandoned in their apartment.
Damn.
It functions. We just set it up.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
it.
It's crazy.
Ask him about PS5, maybe he'll find it.
I don't know how many of them bitches get left out.
I'll put the word in, bro. I mean, well, I asked.
You'll be the first person they call if they get that.
Yeah, I got a buddy. He really wants it.
Shit.
Nah,
They're gonna charge your ass $600 for it anyway.
I still feel really shitty because
This is a sale from Walmart.
You know?
I think I'd already told you that I had the chance to buy the PS5 or whatever day one, like $400 or $500. My friend was like, "Bro, I got it. I can hold it for you if you want." I was like, "Man,"
I'll get one.
So I was like, "Let it go, bro." I was like,
Oh,
I'll get it later.
Man.
Damn.
Yeah.
Easy.
And I had the money too, but I was like, I'll leave that to my future.
Tough. Aren't they coming out with the what's it called? iPhone 13 too? It's not supposed to drop like.
Oh yeah, the iPhone 13.
Pre-order starts tomorrow.
Y'all
did
finna grab
something-
that bitch?
They did something that they'd never done though, which I do like.
What did they do
Instead of
this
having
time?
cameras like this, now they're like this.
On the 13th.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I mean, we're definitely. Oh, I guess okay. Realistically, though, the one thing that supposedly is going to be the game changer with this phone is the 120 hertz display. But I also did hear that it's more one of those things that it's not. I don't know if you can set it constantly. They haven't said if you can or not.
I don't know.
Where like we don't know if it's going to be a constant 120 hertz where you can set it to that, but it'll waste more battery, or if it's going to be more
It's an
like
adaptive one.
An adaptive one. So like if you're scrolling through, it'll be at like 60, and then as you scroll fast, 120, or you know what I mean. So I don't know if it's something like that, or I saw it on like Marcus Brownlee's video.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, shout out to him. He actually reached out to us, but I don't think he's there to where we're at yet. So we just
Millions of followers and shit.
no, but yeah, like you guys can check that video. That's actually a really good video, and it gives a lot of information on the iPhone
How much
13.
they finna whack for that bitch?
Same as the 12.
Same as the 12.
Starting at 700.
Yeah.
That's not bad, honestly.
Yeah, and the what were the different versions? So they have the mini, the 13.
Can you check this? I saw a video on YouTube just about the iPhone that it's $700 when you buy it from a carrier, but if you go to Best Buy and you like want to get it, just the iPhone 13, it's like $800.
What do you mean?
So it's more expensive if you buy it out without being with the
Contract?
That makes
contract.
sense.
Yeah, isn't that?
What?
Are you?
Why would that make sense?
Because
Wouldn't you wanna
unlocked
charge them more
unlocked
for a
phones are
contract?
more expensive in
Yeah,
general.
but like Verizon, if like Verizon's iPhones are unlocked. So like if I were to be with Verizon and I pay the $700 and then next month I'm like, oh, I'll pay it off. That's still cheaper than going to Best Buy. But apparently, if it's not directly from a distributor like that, it's going to be more. Apparently, that's how it was last year.
Do you think that maybe like Apple negotiated a deal to use some of like their the shipments and stuff from like Verizon, Sprint, T-Mobile, and so it costs more for them to give out that product when it's not directly through a third party?
Well, I think it's like if they go through AT&T, for example, right? Then you get people to buy it through AT&T because say it's $100 cheaper, and then their service plan is now through AT&T. So now AT&T makes $60 a month for the next 12 months off of that person. So it's like that person's paying the same for their phone bill. They get a cheaper iPhone, but they switch from Verizon to AT&T now. So it's probably just a good deal for both of them. I mean, businesses pairing up usually makes them both more money. So
The thing that really fucked up was T-Mobile and Sprint. That shit,
when they combine,
whack.
When T-Mobile bought off.
Because T-Mobile bought Sprint out, so T-Mobile's customers were getting these bomb ass deals, and the Sprint customers were getting fucked. Like they're like, hey guys, remember all that credit you guys had? Yeah, it turns out T-Mobile doesn't let you guys have all that.
Because we had Sprint before, right? Because I was like the account holder on Sprint, and I was with them for like all throughout high school. So I had like 4 or 5 years of credit with them. Didn't miss a payment, nothing. I was good. So if I wanted to, they're like, you can get like 3 more lines, bro. I was like, I don't need it, but thanks, cool.
Exactly.
And then T-Mobile came, and we were having like, that's when I added Lalo to our account. They're like, yeah, you have no credit, bro. I was like, what are you talking about?
He said, wait, we weren't grandfathered in?
They said no.
Sound like that.
They said, you T-Mobile now, we have no records with you. So no.
that's fucked up.
You're T-Mobile now.
That's bad business. For
That's the reason we
for
left
That's
like
why we left.
immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sucked. And Verizon, honestly, I think that their deals are way better. But I wish we would have left at a time where they're like, you know, when Verizon's like, switch with us and get up to 1,000 now. They didn't have that when we switched.
That's how it be.
Yeah, of course we switch, but yeah.
Yeah. I get the iPhone 13 though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bet. What
I'm
you
fine.
got? What
I'm
you got
fine
right now?
The 11.
It's good to wait a little bit. You get a better upgrade.
That's why we both have the 11 Pro Max now.
I started working for Verizon, so I can't actually get it as it drops.
This shit pissed me off when he told me this because he had guaranteed that I'd
Because
be
like,
able to get the
since I'm a sales person at Verizon, they're like, yeah, we want you to sell the phone. So you
course.
gotta wait 2 months.
Damn.
2 to 3 months after.
Why don't you just quit your job, buy the phone, and reapply because you know their sorry ass needs you.
Like,
Like,
I was a little
I don't know.
2 months though.
yeah, that's like I was like, man, I don't even know if I want to wait. I might just get the 12.
Bro, I literally asked. I was like, hold up, what phone did Samsung just recently drop? Because I was just thinking about getting the Note, whatever Note came out recently. Because I don't want to wait 2 months. I want to get the Apple Watch 7 now. That's what I want to get. So if I can get that Apple Watch 7,
Okay,
it
you
should
just
be
go in
coming.
there and buy it from him.
He's on my account.
I'm on his account.
My whole
So
account.
your whole account got way too much.
That's extra trash. They're treating their employees
That's
bad,
exactly
bro.
what I'm saying. Like I was like,
Fuck
wait.
that.
So even though I was like, I can go in there and ask him, he's like, no, because my account is now a sales account. So like his whole account is like everybody on there now
You just have to wait.
has to wait.
Do you at least get employee discount on service?
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm not on one of those lines.
Whoa.
Even though I was kind of grandfathered in, we could talk a little more.
So only Jhoan.
It was more.
3 lines.
Yeah.
I have 7 lines.
Yeah. All right, now let's talk about those lines
your
in
whole
the order
family?
they came in. Like, who were the first 3 people that came in the lines?
Wait,
Let's talk about that one.
It's for the family.
Is it for the family though?
It's for the family.
The point is, I'm not getting that discount that he's bragging about. So I don't know. That's him. That's definitely him, bro.
Look, that's that middleman fee right there.
Oh, man. That's crazy.
If you happen to work for Verizon and you get, you know what I mean? You get 6 lines. That's why.
Oh,
You gotta be in the know.
I guess, look, they didn't expect me to have 7 lines, bro.
Why not?
oh, but wasn't that because
Put me on there.
Because they
Bump
said,
it up.
I think they had said that the person that
Shit.
originally helped us did something he shouldn't have done, where he gave us way too much credit. Right? I think that's what they had told you. Because when we first switched over, we literally got 3 iPhone 13 or 3 iPhone 11 Pro Maxes right off the bat.
Damn.
Yeah.
Drug plug.
Yeah. So and I think that after that he was like, you guys were receiving.
I mean, because they run my credit and everything.
Yeah.
Quick little flex, huh? He said, shit, you know, the credit's ain't no
Problem.
up there.
So I might not have the money in the account right now. But they know I'm good for it.
T-Mobile said we don't know you're good for it. That's why we're telling you.
They'll just take it out the check. Fuck you mean?
No cap.
Shit,
You
what
guys
was
need to
it?
get the iPhone.
Nah, not right now at least. You know me.
You gonna get a Gabe?
I got the S21 Ultra, and I gotta tell you, bro, it's crazy. This is the best phone I've ever had. Because
Yeah.
I've had Samsung for like 4 or 5 years in a row now, and this is easily like most worth the upgrade. Like crazy camera.
I was literally the same way when I had the Note as well, and then I switched over to iPhone, and it's like the only reason, one of the reasons I switched, not the only, I guess, is like it's just so much more like
I think it's just simpler.
Simpler.
That's all
It is. Yeah.
because you can do so much more on the Android, so
Yeah.
much more.
Yeah.
But it's like you have to it's a lot more intricate, and you have to
Yeah.
take time to find all that out.
Honestly, I feel like for most people, I recommend Apple products. Like if they can afford it and it's good for them, then I'm like, you should get an iPhone. It's easier to use. But just for the shit that I actually do in my life, like record this podcast, it's like I can write to a USB drive and copy to a USB drive straight from my phone. Like I can connect to Ethernet straight from my phone.
You can
like
connect to Ethernet.
you can do a lot of crazy shit with Android, or like set up tons of routines and
Most
automate
people don't
shit.
even know how to do that.
Yeah,
that's why.
and so it's really smart of Apple to make something that's just easy and it's reliable.
That, and people are always talking about how Android users are always dick riding Android and Samsung. That's all you see whenever
got
someone
dick
says
riders.
anything good about Samsung. They're like, oh yeah, there he goes again, this guy.
Yeah, there's definitely. I feel like there's not even an Apple company in the Android world. Like there's Samsung or there's like Google, and they're doing good. But I feel like you don't even see Apple as Samsung as
No,
direct
Samsung is by
competitors.
far the highest though.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
the closest competitor. But
Definitely
it's still
closest.
leaps and bounds below Apple
Yeah.
because of all like the profit that Apple's made. Because Samsung's got the whole appliances. They
They
the
do a lot of
tablets,
shit.
They're doing a lot of shit.
The
Yeah,
thing is,
Apple-
Apple is just more of an ecosystem now, and that's how they get you.
Yeah, it's true. Because like if you get
The only
Yeah.
reason I'm not gonna get a Samsung is because I have a watch,
yeah,
I have the iPad,
Literally,
Yeah.
yeah.
I have the AirPods.
yeah.
So now I gotta just.
Did you guys
It's
know
a
that
new trend.
like AirPods aren't as loud on Android phones?
Crazy.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I don't think they sound as good either. Like I don't know, that's
Also
what's weird.
makes
They
sense.
sound
Also, yeah, they would totally do that.
They would probably do that.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And then if you have like an iPhone, like it would be nice actually if I had an iPhone though, because then I have a MacBook, so like you can AirDrop shit so fast. It's so nice. All your photos are always on every device. Yeah. So
Yeah, that's true.
Good
Well,
ass
shit.
ecosystem.
There was another thing I wanted to talk about. I don't know if you guys. Actually, no, we all did see. We were talking a little bit about it before the podcast. Is the whole like MMA fighter? I guess you know, MMA fighter that transitioned.
Wait.
What are you on?
I'll talk about the app thing.
What app thing?
Epic Games. I'll talk about that first.
Oh yeah, we can talk about the lawsuit with Epic Games and
Where are we
Apple.
going with Apple?
That's like you know how hard I
that's fair.
tried to get that to transition.
It was perfect. I thought he was going.
Said I brought up Apple 15 minutes ago.
Damn.
Okay, well I guess Jhoan, you were the one who brought up the story. Why don't you talk about
Let's get
it?
into it.
Anyways,
Unnecessary.
Go ahead.
so you know how Fortnite was on Apple, like on the
Mac. On Mac.
Well,
Oh, I did not actually know that.
because you know how you can play COD on your iPhone.
You can also do. You were able to do Fortnite.
You would be able to do Fortnite, and before I got my PC, I had an iPad, and I would just play Fortnite, and connect my controller and play Fortnite on my iPad with other people.
Mm-hmm.
Easiest lobbies, dubs on dubs. But, and it was while I started. Apple has a thing where anything sold through their platforms is taxed 30%.
So if you sell an app for $1, Apple gets 30 cents.
So all those little kids buying V-Bucks for their accounts on the iPad, and they spend $100 in 2 weeks or something, they get 30 just off that.
Yeah.
For doing nothing.
That's nice.
That's
Epic
good
was
stuff.
like, yeah, I'm not fucking with that. So what they did was they put a little like sort of link in the app when you first start. You know, one of those like pop-ups when you get those like new notifications, whatever,
Yeah.
for a new skin, or whatever. They had a thing where it's like, go to here or go to epicgames.com and buy your V-Bucks there, and instead of paying $10, you can buy it for $8. Same amount, cheaper.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, Epic did a smart thing because they could have sold it for $7 and still made the profit they were making at Apple. But they said, let's make that extra $1. You know?
And they also charging less in general is genius.
Exactly.
Because they
Yeah.
get that extra 10%, which is a crazy big number from Apple users playing Fortnite, but they don't. It's a
Yes,
good deal for. It's a
If
good
you think about like
incentive.
even a content creator who like they get all the skins just for the purpose of getting all of them. Like if you're spending $100, that's now $80. That's $20 you're saving, which it doesn't seem like that much because it's your job, but that is a big amount. That should add
I mean,
up.
out of $1 million, you
That's what
just
I'm
took
saying.
700K, put it
Adds up.
800K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what else was I gonna say? So it's 30%. Oh, the reason Epic did that, or they like started doing that, and they sued Apple, is because there were leaked emails about Amazon getting discounted on that. So Apple has a policy where it's like, no matter if you're the biggest company, if you're a new app, you're gonna get taxed 30%. So just get used to it. Epic, where there was like leaks or whatever about Amazon emails, and they were getting 15%. So it was already half of that.
Which is a very big difference.
And then it was like, oh, see, that's capped. So now we're gonna do this to try to get some money back.
Yeah.
And Apple doesn't want that. And I don't know, it was a while ago that I heard it. In-store app purchases through Apple and everything, that revenue adds up to like $1 billion a year.
Yeah, that's
Or
insane.
hundreds of millions of dollars a year.
And the thing is, I believe when
And that's just from
Fortnite
30%.
when Fortnite did it, Apple didn't even give them a warning. They're just like, we don't play that shit. You're off.
And they
You're off the app store.
Kick them out.
Immediately off the app. Not even a warning. Not this. They're just like, you're
That's why I have
done.
no iPad.
Because apparently they're, it like, I don't know if Apple set up a contract, but I think it was a breach of contract.
I'm sure they do with everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. It's their service.
It's their service, but they were like, well, it's kind of bullshit that you're doing this with Amazon.
Yeah.
They're a bigger
that's
company
cap.
than we are.
Yeah, no, that's cap.
They're
That is
bigger.
cap. That is cap.
Amazon be you always be hearing about Amazon paying $0 in taxes.
Boy, Jeff,
Amazon.
working, boy.
Them Swiss accounts, baby.
That boy Jeff, he putting it in.
How much do you think
That boy Jeff.
How much
My
do
boy
you think
JB.
just lawyers? Like he's got to be spending like at least $1 billion on just lawyers.
I think I've heard that exact estimate before. Yeah, where it's
really?
like, I mean, literally just people to
They're probably on
handle
hold
your
or
mortgages and shit. Like literally just his own personal finances takes a team of lawyers.
Yeah. He fucking makes.
Yeah.
But I just think that he's just so high up there now, he just knows the ins and outs. and gets those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time.
But
Or the fact that he went to, technically not space, but he just decided, let's build a fucking rocket. Let's go to the edge of space. Fuck it, why not?
I think I should better do on
And
Friday.
he gave a speech after that pissed workers off because he's like, this is thanks to you guys, all those Amazon workers in the warehouse that he's like not giving bathroom breaks to and shit. So he was getting a lot of heat for that shit as well. But
If you
it's
like
Jeff.
yeah,
It's whatever.
but,
It's
I don't
just Jeff.
I can't believe y'all are on a first name basis.
He knows Aubrey. He knows Jeff. I don't know who he doesn't know. Honestly,
Marquez.
right?
Gotta keep
Yeah,
my
Marquez
contact.
Brownlee. I should have said his full name. Like, that's my boy, Marquez Brownlee.
But no, Apple sued them because Epic is still getting taxed 30% through PS4 and Xbox.
Mm.
And
Oh, they countersued.
no. So like, this is a while ago, but Epic Games, I saw a thing where Epic Games was like, we don't mind paying 30% for them because they're just about games, and it's their own little platform that they have, like PS4 and Xbox, and like PCs on Steam, or since it's
Steam.
free anyways.
But it's not on Steam. It's on Epic
So
Games.
Epic Games, yeah, anything like that. But they were like, we're okay with it being 30% on everything else. We were cool with y'all too, but you giving out deals, so we want that
Yeah,
deal
we
too.
want a deal, yeah.
So yeah,
Makes sense.
But do you guys think that that Epic approached Apple for a deal, or that they were just like, you know what, fuck them, and they just decided to do it? Because I feel like that might have had something to do with how that interaction went down. Because maybe Apple would have been willing to play ball with them, since they were they're a big company. Like they have the power to be like, hey, we'll throw you a little.
I'm sure
deal.
they asked.
You think so?
Yeah, but
I think that's what started the
Yeah.
email. The
And then-
emails back and forth,
yeah.
actually.
And then Apple's like, bro, we told you the contract says you're getting 30% tax. So
Period.
I don't know why you're bringing this
Deal
up.
with it.
Yeah.
And so they just hit him with
Yeah.
And then they found out about Amazon. They said that.
He said, okay.
I bet that
That's
Epic
good.
Games just doesn't bring enough revenue for Apple to actually give a shit, right? Like that's why they just block them. Because if they have the power and revenue to just block the company, then obviously they didn't care enough to give them the Amazon deal.
Yeah.
Not only
Amazon is entirely like not circumventable. Like if you're a business, you have to facet with Amazon in some way. If you're as big as Apple,
that's true.
Gotta fuck with.
I completely forgot I was just about to fucking
certified Jeff boy.
certified
That
Jeff.
man be out here.
I don't know what you were gonna say, but I was gonna add
Get into it.
I don't know.
I don't know what you were gonna bring up.
What is
He's
that?
the one I was
I
gonna.
was just gonna say that I'm pretty sure Spotify does the same type of deal though, like 3 months off when you like do it through the PC
Yeah.
instead of Apple. You just start your billing cycle right away. Like if you open like an account on Spotify, right, and you get the premium like membership or whatever for Spotify on your iPhone, you'll get charged right away. There's no like deal, and if you do it through the computer, you get those 3 months free, or if you're anything like that.
Crazy.
Interesting.
They do something like that.
They be handing out months for free everywhere too.
everywhere.
And then not only that, but all
Crap.
the, like the businesses that like the Disney
You
thing.
gonna
Where
have to pay
it's
me for
Hulu.
that.
Disney's now Hulu, ESPN. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really see how it's not seen as like. I feel like Disney is so close to being a monopoly. Like it's so close. Like it's like they're like, oh, if we do
I
this,
would
we might be a
consider it a
monopoly.
monopoly.
Like
On what?
It owns so much, like
But-
movies, movie rights,
Yeah,
Yeah.
studios.
Like, think
Yeah.
about it. There's just nothing that can compare. But I guess that I feel like their argument would be like, oh, are they making money? Can they sustain? Then it's not a monopoly. You know
So
what I
you're
mean?
saying a monopoly like in the movie industry, basically,
Yeah.
or in the streaming industry.
I
or
mean,
It's
what?
like entertainment at this
A
point.
monopoly
Yeah,
is
entertainment.
just as a business in general. They just
Yeah.
they run so much shit. They own so much shit that like other companies that you don't even know that they own now.
Mm-hmm.
Like or like when they bought Fox, when they bought Marvel, and like all that shit. Like that's pretty crazy.
Marvel is crazy.
DreamWorks.
Mm-hmm.
So
Shrek.
yeah, like Shrek. So DreamWorks, but Blue Skies with like Rio. Rio. What other movie did?
The movie Rio. Rio was a good ass. Did y'all ever see Rio?
Oh yeah, I've seen
But
Rio.
did you guys?
Good
What are
ass
the movies
movie.
that Blue Sky make?
Oh, Blue Sky. I remember you.
Whatever it is,
We got the fish.
Apple bought it.
Apple.
Oh,
bought
I
it?
bought it.
Blue Skies Studios or whatever. Apple bought that company out. The only other one that I know that's big that we would probably know is DreamWorks.
They did Ice Age, all the Ice Age
Ages.
movies. They did
Ice Age,
Robots.
Robots hits.
Horton Hears a
Robots hit. Nobody
Who.
talking about robots.
Damn, they did a lot of Ice Age spin-offs. You know that little squirrel? He got his own. He's got his own little shit.
Oh, what? Really? Is that on Disney Plus? No, of course it's not.
Maybe.
It's somewhere.
But yeah, Disney bought that studio.
Damn.
DreamWorks is the only like kids one that I know that they haven't like owned, that they haven't bought. But they own Fox, 21th Century.
21st century?
21st
century, 21st century.
Yeah, it just owns a lot of shit.
I was gonna say with the whole like the Apple Store thing, Apple I feel like really made a good move on the whole subscription thing with the arcades. I feel like that's a big part of their revenue too.
Can you explain what you're referring to?
So they pay like $5. You pay $5 a month, and you have this like it's just like Xbox Game Pass.
Okay, right.
So you basically get to just
Play Store does that too. You can do that on Google as well.
Oh really? Well, I feel like that is why I feel like after they did that, that gave them so much revenue that they like it doesn't matter what else they don't get, because literally all of their good games are under that subscription.
Right.
Not only that,
anything.
they have a bundle. If you, I check my like subscriptions, and there's a bundle where you can just get all the Apple things for like $20 a month.
What do you mean all the Apple things?
So you can get the music, the arcade, the Fitness Plus. I don't know what other subscription they have, but all those subscriptions are like we'll just bundle it and you give us $20.
Does it have some iCloud included?
Probably not.
They'd be fucking you up on that iCloud shit. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's crazy how good that business model is, though, subscription-based shit. Because, like, if you look at it, like, again, on an individual level, like, if you pay $10 a month for something, it's like $120 a year. There are so many bills that every individual pays that are higher than that.
Who started that? Netflix. I feel like Netflix was really the first.
Netflix, Amazon Prime, I feel like really, because Amazon with like unlimited free shipping really kickstarted that shit into like a sustainable business model and like an insanely profitable one. Because then when you have a couple million or like 100 million users all paying $10 a month, that's you.
And I think that's also what allowed them to
a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, but it's only like $10 a month. Like there are so many things I cut out of my life first before I cut Amazon Prime out, bro. Damn. I could just eat out like one less time a month and afford Amazon Prime. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
Shit. Get your shit in 2 days.
Yeah, that is always.
To cover though?
Sometimes it's like next day, bro. You wake up, I'm like, I forgot I ordered this.
Wait, does that happen in terms of like, is it an option or is like someday 2 day turns into 1 day?
I think it's someday 2 days turns into one.
And
right?
is Prime, is that the overnight shit too?
Because it just says 2 day shipping, right?
I think it says 2 day shipping. Item has to be Prime eligible, and then it'll just say like if it's Monday, arrives by Wednesday if you order in the next 2 hours or something. But then sometimes if it's a really popular item, then it's like arrives tomorrow if you order in the next 2 hours because it'll just already be on the truck. Like it's already at a
okay.
Like shit like Kleenex. I feel like something that people order all the time.
Toilet paper, all that like home stuff.
It's just already in the warehouse.
Oh, that's just something that gets overnighted through Prime subscription.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is there like, can you do stuff and pay extra to overnight, or is that something that's harder to get?
This is an Amazon Prime ad now. We do not have that sponsor. Go ahead, look it up.
Let's talk a little bit more about the benefits that Amazon offers.
And does it extend returns, or what's warranties like with that?
And now, JB, is he in charge of all that?
Now, do you get like something signed from JB, or like can you like Photoshop a picture for free?
But I think we covered a good amount of stuff today.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel?
CLB, JB, AP, the FT.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna try to keep it more consistent with the uploads. It sucked that we missed 2 weeks like that. We definitely didn't try to do that on purpose. We honestly, before the 2 weeks happened, we were thinking that we were gonna be good and on schedule for the next like months to come. But hopefully that doesn't happen again. If there's any other comments or concerns that you guys would like to bring up, other than that.
Nope. Just like, share, subscribe. Let us know topics. If you want to be a guest, let us know. Yeah.
Send Jhoan money.
You can.
For free pics.
Catch him at Verizon if you're trying to get a new phone.
Oh shit. But I mean, I'll be with the iPhone 13. He can't get his for 2 months, so he kind of has to. But other than that, we'll catch you guys in the next one. You have the permission to get up now.
He said
I got mad when I got up.
Well, bro, you don't be like,
time
it was too early. You got
that was a long time ago that happened, my boy.
How long was that? Like an hour or like 45, 50?
That was like 45.
Sure. Don't you ever fucking disrespect me like that, bro.
My friends.